occurred when the bobblehead is made.
Right.
So
Is there anything on the little book she's carrying?
It is, and I can't remember.
There's
The
some
book that she's
symbolism as
carrying,
well.
It's on the back of the cases in which the justice has been involved.
oh,
So she's standing.
Along with the medal's founder and inspiration, David Rubenstein, we choose people who have made an exemplary difference in their careers, in their fields, and in particular, those who've given back. When the idea of Justice Ginsburg becoming a great American medal winner came to us all, it seemed so obvious. She had made way for conversations and case precedent around gender equity, around what we as women and men could do and to live equal lives. She had become, of course, a pop, sensation, and even made her way into the world of hip hop with her notorious R.B.G, mimicking the Notorious B.I.G. And she was also such a dedicated and incredible, passionate advocate for the Constitution and for the rights of all.
oh, I'm sorry. But one of the reasons, aside from the popular culture,
I did not realize that. Shows the pictures of their
red rose, like, like whoa, yeah, dress her.
So, as you might guess, because there were so few women jurists, and of course there were none on this High Court of the United States until Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, what women would wear was somewhat in question. Many of them, I think, eschewed neckties. Let's just say that for starters. And so they looked to historic precedents, the beautiful lace collars of the barristers of old, and then increasingly, as a sign of self-expression, the only thing you really could modify in your official judicial wear was the collar. And so as Justice Ginsburg time on the High Court progressed, people sent her collars. She was known, like Queen Elizabeth, for picking the collar to express another layer of communication about a case.
His grandmother. Oh my God. Is it just walking back and doing that with his grandmother?
A way to get people talking about a decision.
Surely one of the most unique objects the Ginsburg family gave us is Justice Ginsburg's MTV Award. I find it so inspiring that her legacy as a feminist, her legacy as a jurist, her fight for gender equity and equality is almost generation proof, and that our youngest audiences, of adult age anyway, would kind of cling to her as a beacon of hope, as someone who they looked up to, as someone who was so popular that she could basically win a popularity contest.
So that's a young demographic that's voting Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and this is the first year this category was awarded, and they voted.
That's the antique one.
Well, an early one. She wears it early on. And actually, she wore it in, I think, the 2009 court. So reasonably recent.
This one always reminded me of maybe some overtones of Sandra Day O'Connor.
Well,
One of the more special objects to me that Dr. Jane Ginsburg and Mr. James Ginsburg gave us was their mother's briefcase. It's soft leather, soft-sided, with her very simple, elegant black with R.B.G emblazoned in gold. And I think that her hand carried that bag into the court, out of the court. And it resonated with me that my professional career, it was made possible by women like her, right, who braved those paths, who were told that they didn't belong. And yet she carried that in her hand every day as she walked into court.
Then they
But to Lisa's point, I mean,
no, they wouldn't let
It's
us.
just
That
Political.
exist